Hello guys, I am Jericho and I'm here to talk about urinary system. So, have you ever wondered that the water that you drink that enters through your body will eventually turn into urine? Well, that's because it's the work of the urinary system. So, the first question is trace the flow of the plasma or blood through the arteries, nephrons, and veins. Well, the blood flows through the hilum of the kidney, where arteries and veins are found, and enters through the kidney to the lobe and to the nephron, where filtration, reabsorption, and excretion occurs. So the next question is, what are the three steps or processes of urine formation? Where do they occur, and what materials are reabsorbed or secreted into the urine? First is glomerular filtration. It occurs in glomerulus, and it is where plasma bicarbonate is filtered. Next is the tubular reabsorption. It occurs in the proximal convoluted tubule, where it reabsorbs bicarbonate from the filtrate, and then it returns filtered bicarbonate back to the blood. It also occurs in the loop of Henle, where it reabsorbs water and ion from the urine. And it also occurs in distal convoluted tubule, where it regulates potassium, sodium, and pH. Next is the tubular secretion, which occurs in the waste such as hydrogen, potassium, and some acids and some bases that moves from the peritubular capillaries. It uses active transport to go through the collecting tubules and then move to the renal pelvis, then to the urethra, to the bladder, and then to the urethra for elimination of waste from the body. Next question is, what are the three mechanisms that our body in use in maintaining blood pH? What structures are involved and how do they work? The first is the buffer system, functioning in the blood plasma that involves plasma proteins, phosphate, and bicarbonate and carbonic acid buffer. The kidneys help the acid-base balance by simply excreting the hydrogen ions and generating bicarbonate that helps maintain the blood plasma pH within a normal range. Next is the pulmonary regulation, which is the elimination of carbon dioxide in the body by simply exhaling in order for the blood pH to maintain at almost neutral. And lastly, it's the renal regulation, which is the excretion of the hydrogen ions and reabsorption of bicarbonate through the kidneys to maintain the control of blood pH by simply adjusting the amount of excreted acids and reabsorbed bicarbonate. And the last question is, what are the implications of acidosis or alkalosis? Acidosis is an increase of acidity and loss of alkali, which can be either respiratory or metabolic. Alkalosis, on the other hand, is an increase of alkali, the loss of acidity, which can also be either respiratory or metabolic. And thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new about the urinary system.